They're the people whose opinions really count.
2 minutes to go?
What do you get out of your money? You don't spend it, you don't give it away, and you can't take it with you. Why, the only fun you get out of life is to go downtown and sneer at the bread line.
1 minute to go?
I should think you'd want to clean yourself up, if only for the sake of posterity.
Posterity? What did posterity ever do for me? Why should I do anything for posterity?
Mr. Dillingwell, I just resigned from a newspaper which was conducting a most vicious campaign against you. I quit because I couldn't believe that a man could be as vile and as selfish as you were painted. And now, when I've sprung to your rescue...
Time's up. And the answer is still no.
You sure that clock's right?
Wasted union, if I may say so, sir. Excuse me.
But, Grandpop, you simply must listen to him. You've got to give a break to your own grandson-in-law.
Who's my grandson-in-law?
Bob's going to be.
Well, wait a minute.
Now, Laurie, don't tell me that you're getting yourself engaged again. I thought you were going to marry that idiot Buckley.
Well, how can I? Do you want me to be a bigamist?
Laurie, I'm sorry, but I wouldn't marry you if you were the last girl on earth.
But last night you said...
I know, dear, but I could never bring myself to marry the granddaughter of this bloated plutocrat.
You mean you couldn't marry me because we've got so much money?
My dear, you don't understand. There is one thing that your grandfather cannot buy, and that is a reputation. Why, do you realize that there sits the most hated man in America?
You're darn tootin' I am.
You see? And that makes you the most hated girl in America. And your children will be the most hated children in America. And your children's children, they'll be the most hated children's children in America. Why, Laurie, no self-respecting man could bear up under that stigma. The old reprobate.
Now, don't let him feed you soap. Of course I'm an old reprobate. All the Dillingwells are reprobates. Take your Uncle Ebenezer. It took a posse of 19 Texas Rangers to string him up to a cottonwood tree, and your other uncle. Where's the butter?
The butter, sir?
There's no butter on my toast. There's no butter on the table.
Yes, sir. That is the mystery, sir.
What mystery?
The cook informs me there was plenty of butter in the house last night, but this morning there wasn't a bit of butter anywhere.
Butter.
Why are you looking at him like that?
No reason.
I didn't ask you.
Look, what's Tabby doing?
Tabby?
Peculiar cat?
Can you explain the peculiar actions of my peculiar cat?
No. She probably wants to get some iron in her diet.
Diet on my railroad track?
Well, I must be running along. It's been nice knowing you.
Butter!
I'll pick up my hat and coat some other time. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Young man, come back here.
Oh, yes.
Come here. Any man who can out-trick John P. Dillingwell is some tricker. Shake.
Well, I'm glad to see it in that light, sir.
Grandpop, how nice. If you want the darndest man, he had to prove he was a crook to make you turn straight. And you are a crook, too, aren't you?
He's got more brains than I suspected. Well, how do you propose to make a saint of me? I suppose I have to cough up to some of your pet charities. How much?
Well, sir, about $1 million or two.
$1 million or two?
To begin with.
Grandpop, you take a lot of whitewashing.
And, of course, we do the whole thing under a false name.
What? You mean I'm going to give away a fortune and not get any credit for it?
That, sir, is where my methods are different. If your name got out, the public would think you were merely trying to buy your way back into their good graces, and you'd be even more hated than you are.
I see your point. But how do you get around it?
Later on, you make another donation, at which time I let your name creep out as though by accident. The newspapers trace it back and discover it was you who made the original. They give you the big ballyhoo, the big build-up. A man who pretends to be an old reprobate merely to conceal his heart of gold.
Didn't I tell you he was bright?
At those prices, he's a genius.
But remember, the watchword is secrecy. Absolute and utter secrecy.
Hello there. Hello.
How on earth did she get here?
I invited her.
You invited a newspaper woman? Oh, Laurie.
Our goose is in the oven.
Miss Christie isn't here as a newspaper woman, Bob, just as a friend. Aren't you, Miss Christie?
Oh, yes, of course.
Miss Christie, my grandfather.
How do you do?
How do you do?
I feel as though I already knew you. By way of the press.
Oh.
How nice to see you.
And what a surprise to see you. Oh, but of course, I get it. You're working for Mr. Dillingwell, and it's all in the family, eh?
Not at all. I'm here just as a friend, like you.
Bingham, some coffee.
Wouldn't you like something with it? Some sausage?
No, thank you. Just a little buttered toast, if I may, please.
Jean, may I call you Jean?
I wish you would.
What can we do to amuse you while you're here?
It looks like a nice day for a couple of girls to take a swim.
Right, there's some suits in the bathhouse. You can have your breakfast by the pool.
Fine. Then we can have a nice long talk and get to know each other better. Excuse me, please.
Mr. Hitch, excuse me, I'll be back.
I like your dress.
Thank you.
Got an extra bathing suit for me?
Oh, Bob, don't you think you better stay with Mr. Dillingwell? You must have so many things to talk over.
No, lots of time to talk things over. You two will be lonely swimming about together.